Hola and welcome to MVP FM21 Villarreal. We're in season 2 now, and the only thing you've missed was a lovely little 2-0 win away at Vigo. Everyone playing very well in this tiki-taka system, apart from Paco. He does seem a bit isolated up there in this system, and we're gonna try a different system to hopefully get the best out of him today, and that system being a 4-2-3-1 Gegen press. I'm going to look to get Parejo further forward in this system as well. He's not been at his best. He had a good game last time out at Vigo, scored a penalty and such things. But yeah, a few tactical changes as well. Milenkovic is now a 3.5-star defender, as well as Duarte. So these two are now officially our best defenders, as the other two are 3-star. So that's why Milenkovic is getting a start here. Hopefully get some form of partnership going with them too. Looking for more from Luca Pellegrini as well. He's not had the brightest of starts, so hoping that'll improve and soon. So the team today is Sergio Severina, back four of Mario Gaspar, Duarte, Milenkovic and Pellegrini. Midfield three of Coquelin, Ceballos and Parejo, and a front three of Barrenechea, Chukwueze and Paco Alcalcer. Let's get into it. So they're going to do the opposition instructions. That's fine. I don't really want to include more defensive duties. I want to go on the front foot here. Now, we have a bit of a history with Bilbao in this save, namely one cup final that we don't like talking about. And that man there, Inaki Williams, he is the danger. He seems to have a wonderful game every time we play them. So I'm hoping today that is different. He's playing on the right, which makes me feel a little bit better because he's been up top every time we've played them, and that's where he's done his damage from. Pretty boring first 10 minutes until this highlight. Pellegrini with a throw-in, headed away by Yere, and Coquelin picks it up to Ceballos, Paco, Barrenechea. Ooh, going close there. Just wide of the post. Nice little effort from outside the box. Still looking for Chukwueze and Barrenechea to cut inside. Maybe include Paco in their attack. Milenkovic winning the ball there. Parejo playing out wide to Chukwueze and the brakes on. He's still running. Takes the shot and oh wow, that might be goal of the season. Whoa. Picked it up in our own halfway line and just ran with it. Sticks it in the top corner, and that's 1-0 to Villarreal. I mean, he runs past 4 players here, doesn't he? No one gets close to him, and that's the kind of finishing I wish he had all the time, because he has so many of these shots from outside the box. If he could finish like that every time, he'd be the best player in the world, surely. Nice to be 1-0 up, though. Give us a bit of cushion room. Bilbao going close there, hitting the post. And it's highlight upon highlight as Arsenio plays it out. Gaspar running down the right. Plays it forward to Paco. He's in, and that's 2-0. Come on. Seem to be loving this gegenpress. Lovely little assist from Mario there as well. Just played it right into his path. The defender completely loses where he is. And that's the kind of finishing we like. 2-0 in 15 minutes. I mean, the XG says we shouldn't have scored yet, so we can feel pretty good about our finishing. Something that's been really missing so far. We really need to start a good run of games as well. I mean, last season we had a good, I think it was like an 18-game unbeaten run, and that's the kind of form we need to start picking up, because our patchy form so far has not been ideal, far from it. Can we get the break on here? That goes out. Lovely to see that we've not seen anything of Williams yet. Hoping it stays that way. I mean, that XG is pretty... I mean, we got the same XG and we've scored 2 goals. A big fan of that. Just moving to work the ball in the box, as the assistant manager seems to think that'll help us. I mean, could blow the whistle now. I'm happy. Nice to see Paco having a good game. Parejo dropping a bit there in his... Oh, a big drop there from Paco. Maybe he just got a knock at the end. We'll have to keep an eye on that. Let's have a look here. Just as soon as he comes good, he gets an injury. That's unfortunate. We'll bring Gerard Moreno on. We don't want to injure Paco further. No need for that. Barrenechea not having the best of starts today. We'll probably bring on De La Cruz at some point. We'll head over to the dressing room and things are going well. Let's get into the second half. Yellow card there for Mario Gaspar. Ceballos and Parejo getting a little bit tired now. Quite a few players, actually. We'll look to our 60-minute substitutions, I think. Iñaki Williams is absolutely shattered. He's got to come off soon. And he's been nowhere today. So I think that's the thing that's made me happiest. Not having to see him absolutely ruin our defence. Chukwueze has it. Barrenechea and Gerard Moreno gets in. 3-0. And couldn't be happier. Lovely little passing play for the ball to open up to Gerard just to stick it in the net. Barrenechea, Ceballos and Chukwueze all involved. Lovely finish. We'll look at our substitutions now. Bring on Trigueros for Parejo. De La Cruz for Barrenechea. And who else is quite tired? Probably McTominay can come on. Oh no, we've made our 3 subs. Paco got injured at half-time, didn't he? That'll have to do them. I think we'll drop some praise as well. Watch us concede now and I'm there like, well done guys. Good job. That would be slightly awkward. They definitely need to change how the shouts work now. They just don't seem to be a part of the game as they were. A great save from Asenjo there. Denying Iñaki Williams. Then his poor game continues. Trigueros playing it to De La Cruz. Trigueros plays it across. Chukwueze plays it out to Ceballos there. That was a weird one. Gaspar. Trigueros. 4-0. First goal of the season for Manu. And he's a player that I know is not long for this club just because of the emergence of Sergio Gomez. And I feel bad about it because I'm a big fan of Trigueros and he does great for us when he plays. He just doesn't play all that often, especially when you've got so many good midfielders in front of you. But every time he comes on, he shows us what he's worth. So maybe I shouldn't be thinking about getting rid of him quite yet. Nice 4-0 victory. I mean, we've robbed them, really. The XG is actually stupid. We haven't even got 1 XG, and we've scored 4 goals. So I think Bilbao might feel a little bit hard done by here. But 4 goals. Clear winners. No doubt about it. We can say that was a well-deserved and good win. Something that was duly needed. And that brings us up only 5 points off the top now. Luckily, we haven't been the only team to drop points, and it's also helped fix our goal difference after that Real Madrid thrashing. And we'll see how we get on against Vienna. Paco's going to be out for 5 to 6 weeks. That's going to hurt. So we're away at Vienna in the Europa League, and we've had a little bit of our standard Europa League rotation. So in net, we've got Geronimo Rulli, back 4 of Peña, Theltakar, Komar, and Esputan, a midfield 3 of Ugarte, Gomez, and Gagliardini, and a front 3 of De La Cruz, Yeremy Pino, and Gerard Moreno, who's now our only fit striker. So we're going to have to look after him. Yeremy Pino, I believe, is next in line for the striking role, so he might end up there more often than he thought this season. Lots of strength and depth on the bench just in case things go awry, but I think we'll be just fine. It is away though, so not going to be the easiest of games. Wholesale changes, the whole 11 actually, so I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm not too worried about the tactical cohesion side of things. So we are favourites. Let's leave nobody in doubt. Wow, that's purple. I mean, I love it, but that is a purple. That is a flat back 5 with 3 midfielders. So that is the most defensive I think a team could be. And they start with the ball on this highlight. Seems to be further up the pitch than I ever thought they would be. But they are at home, so if they're going to try and win a game, they've got to do it here. And just like that, the 1-0 up, or is it offside? I think it's offside. Thank God for that. I'm here thinking, oh, it'll be fine, no problem. They're playing like a flat back 5, it's easy. We'll skip that, don't need to see the offside there. I've not even looked at the strength of their team, but the Europa League summary told me that Spartak Moscow were the toughest team in our group, and we pasted them. So I thought this game might be pretty similar, even if we are away. Well, after that, they haven't had a shot on, like a proper shot on target. So I feel justified. I think I'm just going to push them up to attacking because I'd just like to get the goal and then we can be happy with that. De La Cruz with the free kick. And I think it was Pena. Oh, no, it's Juan Cruz Comar with the header there, just going over. Sergio Gomez with the corner. And it comes off the goalkeeper and goes in? Yeah, okay. I mean, Celta Cruz got the header from the corner and forced it onto the post. And then it comes back off the goalkeeper. Massive scramble on the goal line here. So if the goalkeeper didn't push it over, it would have been scored anyway. So there we go. Got our goal. We'll just have a balanced mentality. No need to commit too many men now, because they're going to have to change things up. And technically we lead without a shot on target. I love it when that happens. Half-time 1-0. Or not. They've just snuck in a highlight here. Goalkeeper plays it out. Trying to run in behind our defence. And Geronimo with the save. That is a wall of purple. I really do like it though. I'm going to have to remember this kit. And I'm not too sure how Vienna becomes FAK. Not too sure on that one. But we can be happy with that first half. Just hope that we can put the game to bed. Their centre-backs are having a terrible game. Sergio Gomez with the corner again. This near post corner tactic is going to, well, it has proved fruit with the goal, even if it was an own goal. But that little routine seems to be working more often than not. Finding Celta car quite often. De La Cruz with the free kick, and it goes in. The goalkeeper definitely should have been saving it, but he will not mind. Great goal from that free kick. Quite far out as well. Yeah, terrible mistake by the goalkeeper there. And our midfield three are having a lovely time. Esputan playing it out from the left with De La Cruz cutting inside. Comes over to Pino. Plays it back across field to De La Cruz. Starts running at defenders. Esputan's behind him and he slides it in for Joao Moreno to hit it home. And 3-0 says done and dusted, I think. I do not see them coming back from this, even with that wild formation. Maybe this is the one I need. This is the defensive formation that we need when we've come up against big teams like Real Madrid. Another little highlight here. De La Cruz has nicked it off their midfielders. Tries to chip the goalkeeper. An audacious effort, but no dice this time. I think everyone's okay for fitness. We'll drop some praise. And I think that's that. It's good to get all these players out for a good run out. Get their fitness levels up. Coman not having the best of games, but we've got a clean sheet, so I'm more than happy with that. Pino not having his best either, but I'm all right with it. Totally fine. Apparently Gomez has had a great game, but I've not really seen him apart from the corners. And that's that. 3-0. Just what we expected. Happy with the way we played. And these little Europa League games are a nice little pick-me-up from the league until we can find a good run of form. Very nice. So we'll praise De La Cruz's performance there. Give him a little pat on the shoulder. Very nice. And that leaves us looking good in the group stages anyway. Maximum points so far. And as you can see, we've picked up our form now. Feeling a lot better about it after these 2 wins here. 5 wins out of 6. We'll just pretend that Real Madrid game never happened, shall we? And let's look at it. I think we'll come back. I mean, there is this like triple here. Or quad, I guess. I think we'll come back for Barcelona. Because that's going to be a toughie. And then straight on the back of that, we've got Qarabag. So, at the very least, if we get minced by Barcelona at the new camp, we can have a nice little Europa League game to pick up our spirits. I've been MVP. Thanks for watching. Hasta luego. Bye for now.